Okay. Okay. Everything's good now. Okay, so the Wi-Fi was acting weird, and it cut off the stream. We were almost at the 34-minute mark. Oh. Or was it like... No, it was around like 20-something. Ferris, Gil murdered the stream for letting him die. Hey. He didn't deserve it. But those knights were throwing crits. Simple students. Aniplex took it down because the Mordred voice was better than the Acrophia dub. Lol. And no, I didn't sacrifice a goat to make this stream. Okay, give it a second. It's going through the cutscene again. No! Not the cutscene! Wait, what? Oh, dang, this is the wrong FGO. We got into the wrong FGO. This is the Japanese server. Oh, no. We got into the wrong one. Okay, we got into the wrong one. I knew something was weird because it didn't show. Actually, let me take this off before it causes any more confusion. Okay. Okay. Speaking of Rao Yoshiki, we get a little intro to what it looks like. No, Petal, I accidentally log on to a different server. Speaking of which, I need to change the names instead of just having FGO on the same thing. Yeah, I need to fix that. And no, I'll only do my farming when it's off screen. M and B. Oh snap, I'm watching Darling in the Franxx and it's getting lit. I haven't even finished up the show and I need to. I need to continue on with the Dia Etch Ace grinding. Okay, so I'm gonna skip through that. Okie dokie. Okay. This is the part we got cut off on. Okay. For our king's sake, I must take the life of my friend. Do you understand, Sir Gawain? A swift decision from Tristan, as expected. Yes, here in the throne room, my gift is useless. Go ahead and take my head. The sharpness of fell knot would do so without doubt. Do it! Do it! Do it! Indeed, I cannot cut it so cleanly that no blood will spill out. It will be ill-mannered to stain the throne after all. Hey! Wait! Are you serious? You really are! Hey! Stop it! I said stop! Tristan cutting off Gawain's head? Father would never allow such a thing. If you are to die, I will butcher you myself. I'm sure that's what King Arthur would say. No, wait. Put your bow down, Sir Tristan. No! If I was Tristan, I could have just did it myself. All the more the merrier to end the gorilla's reign. No FGO player will suffer through him again. Not through Camelot, not through the Memoria event for the anniversary. None of that. We're all suffering from getting EXP pedal. We all go through that disposition. I find it hard to believe that Sir Gawain would meet such resistance from refugees, much less allow their escape. Did something unforeseen happen? Circumstances may dictate Sir Gawain's punishment be eased. What you are saying, Sir Gawain? Were the rebels who attacked you or the gate truly refugees? I have nothing particular to report. There were simply 2 unknown servants mixed in with the crowd, both likely wandering in by the call of the Holy Grail. They were not the kind of heroic spirits who would threaten us. I see. Thank you for the clarification. Sir Tristan, the punishment for Sir Gawain is death! Death by musical harp. Ah, dang it, of course she would come out. What's this ruckus? Have you started a war council for the desert invasion, Agravan? Your Majesty! What's this? To think you would come to the throne room so late at night. Allow me to make a report, my king. Half a year has passed since your rule began. Our holy city is more prosperous than ever. Markets are full of bustling voices. Wheat grows thick, flowering waterways glimmer, and flowers bloom in the gardens. The sky is perfectly clear and blue, and the desolate winds of famine cannot reach our lands. We know that everything is all thanks to our king's rule. O Lion King, you are revered by all. Your rule must be free of all impurity. This late disturbance will be treated as a mere mishap. Flattery is unnecessary, Agravan. I came to hear a report from one of my knights. Now, state your business, Gawain. I will believe your words. Yes, Your Majesty. The Holy Selection has carried out correctly. As a result, we discovered 3 compatible candidates. 2 were secured and given a warm welcome as citizens of the Holy City. God, if they do this like, what was it, like once a day or once a week type of thing? Jesus. Simple students. I don't even know I passed the hard goblin fight, lol. I just keep on waiting for it and I didn't know I already beat it. Wait till Memoria comes in. Trust me. We'll be fighting all these bosses all over again. And not as shadow servants either. And speaking of Nerofest, who's excited for that? Because I sure am. Can't wait to see how hard this will be, because you know, Hercules. Hey, Volk, welcome to chat. Weekly purging. Yep, sounds like the Crusade to me. However, the remaining one loss was the last. This was due to my negligence in supervision. I also allowed the refugees to resist, losing 12 enforcement knights in the process. The enclosure was broken. Over 100 refugees fled. Ferris, Herc was easy. Well, to you, but to everyone else, he was hard as hell. There's like so many people complaining and probably banging their heads because Herc was so hard to face up against. Because of the continuous guts that he keeps on having. So, I wouldn't blame them because of, you know, continuous guts, and the guts can revive his HP to 100,000 to 300,000, which is pretty harsh, you know, for a boss in Nerofest. Ferris. Oh, wasn't that... What? It wasn't that it was easy, just the easiest of the quests. Well, no matter what it takes, people are gonna have a fun time with this, especially for the NA players. I only just want to see the reaction towards these guys because, whoo, doggy. This is gonna be interesting. Unlimited revive works. They split up. One group headed to the mountains. The other was sheltered by suspicious merchants. Their destination remains unclear. Suspicious merchants? That sounds like Agraven's problem. Does that mean they haven't been wiped out? It would have seemed so. Indeed, we still haven't confirmed the death of one merchant leader. That concludes my report. I'm prepared for any judgment you may hand down. I already dedicated my life to you. Please make your decision, my king. I see. Very well then. Raise your head, Gawain. Ah, you may remain on your knees, for you have no need to ever stand again. Did he die? How inviolable. It may have been but a small amount, but to receive the king's scarred lance. Gawain! Mordred, what happened to Gawain? Calm down, Agraven. Let's see. Ha! I'd expected no less from Agraven, the toughest bastard of the Round Table. Ha! Look at him! So pathetic! Not only did he blast through the castle wall, but he was also blown out of the Holy City's outer wall! Well, hope they have finances because they don't have enough to pay for that wall. And on top of that, he managed to survive! But man, it's gonna be a pain in the ass to fix that wall. Gotta fix it real quick before the Titans come and eat everyone up. He's alive. Sir Gawain is alive. Ooh! Look at her. And all her beauty. Now that I notice, she has very beautiful eyes. Oh my god. Like, it's all green and stuff. Adam and B, Trump, heavy breathing. I'd rather have Titans. Yeah. Titans are a bigger threat. So in the near future, that wall is either going to be our downfall or is going to help us in some way in case the Titans actually come to life and kill us all. But I wouldn't doubt so no less because that wall isn't so high. I mean, the Colossal Titan's just gonna, like, pick the thing up and just put it on the side and told the Titans, like, go, go, go. Just go in. Like, you know. Ferris, I really enjoy that Simba's dad just nonchalantly blasts his peeps with the lance, and that's that. Well, you know, she's a king. She's just tired. Unlike Artoria's saber, Artoria Lancer, she's just tired of all the BS that's been going around in the kingdom. Like, she helped make the holy selection. She has to bring people in. She gotta make sure that the houses are ready, the foods and other crops and farm animals are in place. Water is made sure. The wall is okie dokie artichokey to be built in case of intruders. You know, mom things. Being a mom is one thing, being a king is another. But like I said, she has very beautiful eyes. Ferris, when you realize the Lancer Artoria will never look as good in game as the Lion King. Boy, if it would ever. He is using them as an excuse. Makes me wonder why we chose him as a president again. Who knows? Hear me, Knights of the Round Table. That strike was death itself. The fact that he survived shall be considered Sir Gawain's pardon. Are there any objections? Nobody would ever object you, Your Majesty. There is, however, one sad thing about all this. Starting tonight, we'll be hearing yet another song at the tavern, extolling praise upon the magnificent Sir Gawain. How truly sad. The number of songs written about Lancelot or myself hasn't grown at all lately. I said from the start to leave everything to Father. There's no way I'd complain. Mordred, I don't recall granting you citizenship to the Holy City. You are only allowed to stay in the city during the day. Return to your natural domain. Yeah, I'll go back to the wasteland, leaving guarding the outside to me, Father. Your Majesty, this may not be my place to ask, but why do you not allow Mordred to stay in the Holy City? Indeed, it is not your place to ask. Do you wish to measure up against Sir Gawain's toughness? Even you, Agravain of Iron, would suffer after one of my blows. What? No, I simply thought of stationing Sir Mordred to the Holy City would solidify our guard. Unnecessary. The one has no use beyond roaming the lands outside, keeping them alive until our eventual battle against the Sun King. I see. Temporary freedom is a great reward, so to speak. Very well. I shall issue the order to pursue the refugees. I'm sure Sir Mordred will be happy to use to the king. Also, unnecessary. Leave the refugees. They'll die eventually in the wasteland. The Sun King will soon realize our true intent. Prepare for the coming battle with him. When the Knight of the Lake makes his triumphant return, we shall settle things with the Sun King. Understand, Agravain? You still rely on that man. Agravain, is it okay not to pressure the refugees? Of course, this is direct order from the king. Still, that as it may be, we cannot ignore the outsiders. If they manage to repel Gawain, they are likely led by the foreign master. The master causing revolt to the gate is hereby considered a rebel. Send pursuers their way and destroy them. Whatever happens to the refugees accompanied by them as a result of that is simply inevitable. I see. The plan sounds like something you'd do, Agravain. Who will you entrust the mission to? Let me think. I know one knight who happens to be free at the moment. Raider Knight Lancelot. Contact him. He will be making his way back to the Holy City. Tell him to pursue the foreign rebels. He is not allowed to return to the Holy City until they are dead. Dang. So we got Mordred in a wasteland. And we have Lancelot coming after us. Yeah, this is definitely going to be a rough day. Let me take a drink. Much better. Wait, simple students. Mordred is illegal, hence why she's an outsider of the Lion King's wall. Or the fact that she's the love child of her sister. Well, the love child of Artoria's sister. I don't know. Incest is wincest, I guess. I thought the Prezi King will always be Edison. He will always be a Prezi King in my eyes. No more enemy groups in the immediate vicinity. We've managed to distance ourselves from the holy city. Foe! Thank you. I wouldn't have escaped if it wasn't for your help. These people would also like to thank you. Yeah, so you're the ones who beat the Holy City's knights. We were watching. Thanks. We were in your debt, but... sorry. We can't exactly celebrate right now. We can't really express our gratitude from the bottom of our hearts. I can understand. It is not exactly an occasion for smiles and laughter after such tragedy. Sorry. Also, this is hard to say, but how long do you intend to accompany us? We're grateful that you were protecting us. We're thankful, but you're saying you don't trust us, right? We're all on a different race. We have different goals. Furthermore, you can't give us a proper show of gratitude. So, there's no reason for us to escort you, right? That's right. We want to trust you, but at this point... Oh yes, we want you to know why you are helping us. Why? Why, admin? Why do you think my full voice is funny? Fool! That stands for, give me a cheeseburger. Sorry, it was on a whim. We couldn't stand it. It was not on a whim. We had to help them. They're about to get sacrificed. Couldn't stand it. Well, I get that. Nobody would be able to stand such a thing. Excuse me, would you mind if I made a proposal? We'd like to continue guarding you, and for that, we'll request compensation. Whatever the reason may be, we've all made enemies of the Knights of the Holy City. To survive, we require more cooperation. Thus, we would like to borrow your strength. We'd love to help, but only a few among us can actually fight. We have wives and children among us. To fight alongside you, we would... No, that's not what I meant. We like you to be our guides. We need to trust to enter the mountainous... I can't even say that. The mountainous region to the north. As you can see, some of us are the same race as those in the Holy City. We can enter a region controlled by the mountain people. A battle will ensure the moment we try to. Combat is the last thing we want. If possible, we too would like them to shelter us. However, they have no reason to trust us. Do you understand what I mean? I get it. They see that you saved us. Indeed, that the old man in the mountain wouldn't treat us with disdain. I cannot talk. I cannot talk worth crap. I need to do my pronunciation right. Huh. I need to drink a lot of water. All this desert sand. And no water. Okay. Simple students, why does this voice fit Bevy even though he's a man? Because I don't make a deep voice like that, but when it comes to a boy voice, I can make it so. Oh, well, speaking of the devil, speaking of voids and dust, St. Quartz just uploaded a video. Can't wait to watch that after the stream. I told you, I was Da Vinci. I was there the entire time. You just never know it. Yes, that would be enough to give us hope. We will protect you with all of our might and escape to the mountains. After that, we would like you to meditate between us and those of the mountain. Does that sound agreeable? Yeah, I can convince everyone that that's the case. That we can continue to put our trust in you. Thank you. Thank you. And thank you for saving us earlier, I mean. Just wait a bit. I'll go talk to everyone. Whew. That's good. They should unify the group under a common cause, Gambina. Oh, I'm sorry. Should I have taken that liberty? I ended up speaking on Gambina's behalf. No, thank you for that. You're good at talking, Belvedere. No, thank you for that. I'm not good at negotiations, so thank you. Jeez, you've taken my opportunity to be on the spotlight. Still, I'm sure that they need some rest too. We've run all this way after all. While I'd love for them to have a good night's rest, we don't have time to spare. Let's take an hour break here, then head north. We'll force our way through the night to reach the mountains. Okay, I'll tell the refugees what you said. I'll also treat the wounded and provide some food. Roman, I'll leave Gambino to you. Yeah, leave the difficult verifications to me. Fine, I'll do it. Long-distance communication via Magecraft? I heard this voice earlier as well, but... Hey, Tony, welcome to chat! Why do you have to cry yourself to sleep tonight, Tony? Something happened? Simple, students. I was jokingly going to send in a voice reel to audition for the voice of Sequart's video, but I sounded like such a try-hard trap, and it wasn't even funny. It's okay. You gotta at least try your best. Also, Tony, don't let your sadness take over you. Even though sadness is one thing, happiness is also another. There's a yin-yang compilation. So, don't think of the sad stuff. Think of the happy stuff. You know, positivity. Even though positivity doesn't work all the time, you try your best to endure that positivity as best as you can. You know. Well, like I said, staying positive isn't always gonna help. But find something that you love. Find something that helps you stay a little happy. You know, like listening to music, watch your favorite show, eat your favorite food, TP the neighbor's house, water gun fights, eating a hot dog, praying over the gacha so that you can get your waifu. You know, something like that. Not everything is going to be, sad all the time, but sadness is a part of life. You got to both endure shit and appreciate it, because happiness and sadness can lead to intertwining roads in life. So, think about that. Also, hope you feel better. Words of wisdom for the day. Nah, gacha doesn't increase depression. It increases finances while also ruining your college aid. Ferris, eat a hot dog, be happy, give me a 2018. You're not bothering no one. We're just making sure that you are alright. Just enjoy me suffering through Camelot as I go through getting my butt handed to me by every known Camelot knight there is. It's all about the little stuff, you know? Where was I? Ah, yes, Belvedere and his cute, confused face. Long-distance communication via Magecraft? I heard his voice earlier as well, but from his voice, I imagine him to be a delicate man, but strong of a heart, with intelligence and a quick wit. Am I close? Hooray! A servant who finally understands me. To think the day I'll be praised so much would actually come. Shouldn't spoil this guy. You're kind of an airhead, Belvedere. You're kind of an airhead, Belvedere. Wait, this isn't the time for celebration. I'm Romani Ackerman of Chaldea. Just call me Dr. Roman. You must be Lucius. Sir Belvedere, who saved Gambina out in this desert. My apologies for the false name. I cannot truly trust you then. It's our first meeting. That's to be expected. To be honest, we suspected you too. It was our first meeting, so we didn't expect much. Yes, I'm sure you had your own circumstances, and that doesn't change the fact that you helped us. Anyway, now that you've told us your true name, you've got our full trust. Sir Belvedere, we still don't know your reasons, but the situation is clear. The Holy City is occupied by the Knights of the Round Table. Heroic spirits of the 5th century relate to King Arthur. Those who gathered at the Round Table would naturally become the greatest force in this era. Unfortunately, this time as tyrants. You mean dictators. And you, Sir Belvedere, are one of them. So the question is, should we trust you, Belvedere? Not that you were, excluded from the Round Table of your own gain and personality. But why did you want to join us? Normally, you'd be a heroic spirit that sides with them, and yet you decide to save Mashu. Someone helped Gambina break the lines of those knights. That was you, right? You concealed yourself and blended in with the refugees. Most likely to enter the Holy City without anyone's notice. But upon seeing Gambina do battle with the knights, instead of slipping in the city and aim the chaos, you joined in. I'm sure it wasn't your intent to clash with Godwin there, but you saved us. Voice, so raspy. You're a hero, and not just that. You're a true hero of justice. Who knows? It's true that I was influenced by Gambina, though. Lord Magus, as you guessed, I was hiding my identity, hoping to enter the Holy City alone. It was all to have an audience with my king, to ask why he had resorted to such violent acts. Yes, I still can't believe it either. The Knights of the Round Table are supposed to be a group of righteous knights. Well, depending on the fact that one of us tried to kill us and the other one surprisingly chopped off a woman's head using his bow and arrow, yeah. They're not too much good guys. I can't be sarcastic at a time like this with this voice. I am so sorry, guys. I just can't. Yeah, a shining achievement atop of the legendary King Arthur. The proudest and most powerful kings gathered at the table. Or knights. Why would they do such a thing? It's just like Ozzy said. There must be a reason. Just like Ozymandias said. Well, just like Ozzy said. They killed off the crusade. This is just my speculation, but originally the Sixth Singularity would have seen the Crusaders overrun the Holy City, resulting in an endless crusade. A never-ending war for the Holy Land that would lead to the collapse of humanity. The Crusader army, transformed into a demon god, would end up doing battle with Chaldea, or rather, Gambina. But as you can see, the Crusaders were defeated before we even arrived, at the hands of King Arthur, striving to defend humanity. Fool! As a result, the Singularity was never repaired. In fact, the distortion grew even stronger. The reason behind the King Arthur and the Knights of the Round Table built their holy city and took control of this era. They make no effort to save this land, so it burns away. They only seek to enrich their own city. That's likely the case. It may be true that the inside of the holy city is a utopia. However, servants are mere shadows of these souls. They should not exist in this earth forever. Heroic spirits should only exist temporarily. The earth is for those living in the present. We are the enemies, you say? Well then. That pretty much sums up the entirety of Cosmos of the Lost Belt, because who are we really? Really? Are we the enemies or are we the good guys? Sorry, I had to burp. But as the old saying would go, you may die as a hero, but if you live long enough, you might become the villain. I might be saying that wrong, but that's how it will always work out. The Injustice series taught me otherwise. There is no side. You don't know who should you choose, good or bad. It doesn't matter. Tony, hey Gambina, can you hand me another Capri Sun? No, it's my Capri Sun. And I'm not drinking a Capri Sun, I'm actually drinking a jug of water through a straw. Valk, plot twist. We're the actual bad guys. Who would have thought? Simple students, we can't be bad. We're avenging the Crusaders. Not until Cosmos of the Lost Belt. I do say so myself. Well, Camelot isn't as preachy as they should be. In most modern media, well, in anime, you would see that the Knights of the Round Table can either be good or bad people. Like, what was it? Air Gear. There was one, I think they do have some sort of group calling themselves the Knights of the Round Table. And they were kind of anti-heroes. They can be good and bad at the same time. And I like how in Camelot they make it as they are the bad guys. But they're not actually the bad guys, they're actually just anti-heroes. They're doing something that's not right to us, but it's good for them because of the Holy Selection. And we have to figure out what they are doing with the Holy Selection just to see. So yeah. Yoshi, everyone see SAO versus Axel World. If not, then I won't spoil. Don't like SAO pretty much. Axel World looks okay. Never seen Axel World, but if I didn't play the game or if I didn't watch the anime, I would not know what the heck would be going on with these characters. And yes, admin, thank you. You corrected me right. You really think that Camelot is a black and white mentality? Because what I see is that the Knights of the Round Table, what they're doing is bad. But they consider it something to save humanity by. And if it helps, meaning to purge down refugees because they are unworthy to be put into the holy city, then they do so. So yeah, it may not be a black and white mentality, but they're doing stuff for the greater good. Whether it be good or bad, evil or not so evil, they do what they need to do. This is why we have alignments for a reason. You know, with chaotic, true neutral, and all that crap. You know, because in the story of fate, there is no good or bad people. Everybody has their own fate that they go by. Whether they're psychotic murderers, renowned mages, assassins, or just normal people, they have a fate that they may not follow through, but they are put in this situation because it happens. Or in which case, it was meant for them to happen in this, because, you know, the Grail knows everything in some sort of weird way. Yeah, that's just my take on a little bit about the Fate series as a whole. Hello there, Mega Alex. Welcome to chat. Valk, there's good people in Fate. Then there's Kirei. Of course, you got all these bat crap insane people, but then there's Kirei in the background, who has his own type of crazy that I don't want to even go near with. Tony, is there depression neutral? Identify as depression neutral. There is true neutral. It can go both ways, or chaotic neutral for depression, so yeah, chaotic neutral is one of them. The wise King Arthur should be fully aware of this. Yes, I hate to say this, but the Knights of the Round Table have gone mad. The Knights are now distorted existence who must be defeated. So that's why I decided to fight Sir Gawain. By the way, it seems like you knew about Chaldea already. Was Merlin the one who sent you by any chance? Indeed. I heard all of your situations from him. He told me that those who would tend to repair the singularity will appear. So Merlin sent Gawain over. Okay. He said to be on the lookout for Romani Archiman from Chaldea, and to lend you strength if interests you align. Merlin? By Merlin, you mean the court mage of King Arthur? We just met him in America, Mashu. But it's understandable because you were knocked out. Correct. He has his... Dang, that was too quick. Ugh. That was too quick for me to read. Correct. He has shut himself away, however, speaking of how his preparations were not yet complete, or something of that nature. Yeah, sounds just like the legend. Merlin should be confined at the edge of Avalon. Wait, but, Senpai, I feel like Mr. Merlin... Smug. Nope, can't remember. I feel like we met him somewhere before once. That... Can't speak. We're never gonna get Proto Merlin. If they decide to put in a Proto Merlin, she's gonna get downgraded. She's probably not gonna be as OP as the real Merlin that we have now. Simple students. Throughout part 1, Gudo is always portrayed as someone being lawful good and chaotic good. I want some neutral and evil action. Well, we have the learning read manga to help you with that, so you're good. My legs hurt. Need a stretch. Simple students. I'm talking about from a character perspective where Gudo always wishes to do what they personally believe is right. Well, I think that Gudako is a pretty messed up person, and Gudo... Well, Gudo is Gudo. Unless... Nah. He likes traps. He definitely lost his sanity. Anyway. That about explains it all. I am a knight who arrived here late. When I arrived, the Knights of the Round Table have taken the Holy City from the Crusades and turned it into the Holy City. I've come this far to correct their deeds, even if it means cutting down my former friends. Sir Bedivere. Let's meet the king together. Yes, we also have a mission to restore humanity. The Sun King may have the Holy Grail, but the cause of the singularity this time is the Holy City. As such, we must enter the Holy City and face the Lion King. Isn't that right, Master? We're running away now, though. It's going to be rough, but we'll manage. Option B. It's going to be rough, but we'll manage. Thank you, both of you. It may not be of too much use, but I look forward to working with you. Foe! 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 Gudo is not good. And besides, I'm calling him Ritsuka instead of just Gudo. Like how there's Hakuno and Hakunan, or Hakuno, yeah, Hakuno and Hakunan. They always have like Gudo and Gudako. Gudako is the female. Ritsuka is the male. We call him Ritsu for short, as the fanbase would say. Oh, are you done talking? Then we should set out. I talked to the refugees leader. He said we'll reach the village of the mountain people if we continue north for 2 days. 2 days? Man, that's long. Well, give or take, we are traveling by foot, so we can't take the Da Vinci Mobile. Speaking of which, what happened to the Da Vinci Mobile? Did we lose it or something? If we can make it, we should be safe for a while. We can plan our comeback there. Hello there, anime fanatic. Welcome to chat. I think Gouda is a junkie. And that was a long, and I mean long part of the story. And my battery's already on 55. Hold up real quick. Gotta fix this. Back up on my chair. The voluptuous Umu. I'm already seeing on chat now. But you know what other, but you know what else keeps popping up in my head? Daijouhi! Yeah, that. Now I thought it was Dajaku, because apparently last night I could not sleep because I keep on hearing Ozzy's voice over and over and over again. So I had to block it out with Umu. But that didn't even work. Okay. Let's go on to the next part. Ooh, Ryder. How nice. Where's my assassin team at? Ooh, look at that Shuten Doji. Actually, we can do this with the Ryder. No problem. Actually, no. We got Hassan. Okay, we're good. Hold up. Need that necromancy just in case. Why did it went from Umu to feet fetish all of a sudden? Am B. I'm working on my Umu gender bend video and then Nobu gender bend video. Yes! Yes! I would die for a gender bend Nobunaga. I love my female version, but if you do that Nobu gender bend voice, whoo, I might ascend into greater heights than I originally would be. Admin confirmed trap. Okay. Oh, so they are driving on the mobile. On the Da Vinci mobile. How's this drifting? It's faster not to drift, but concerning like this is more impressive, isn't it? Awesome! So fun! Oh, it's Rashid. Oh, he came with us. That's good. Hello there, Kogami. Welcome to chat. You heard from the mountaintops. How nice. Quick, Mashu, in the Da Vinci mobile. Leonardo da Vinci. What exactly is Lady Da Vinci doing? What exactly is that box-like object? That is what you call a car. In our era, it has a lot of people doing road rage. Not the best of sights. A lot of people get hurt from that. Basically, it's the best vehicle of our time. Second to ships and air balloons and submarines and war tanks. Basically, it's very convenient for a lot of things.
That's just a type of vehicle. We're playing with Rashid to try and cheer him up.
I know who Rashid is, but my character doesn't.
The child we saved back in the Holy City. He finally woke up a short while ago. However, he was quick to notice that his mother isn't here.
Ah, dang, I forgot. No, actually, I didn't forget. His mom died, which is very sad because she died protecting him.
The others told him she went with a different group, and so we've been able to dodge the issue, but...
I see, so that's why. Looks like even Da Vinci has a human heart.
Mashu, you should try this too! It's so fun! Okay, Senpai, I'll be over there for a bit.
That boy has a strong will, but so does the lady that walked an entire day, but she shows no sign of fatigue. You've been through a lot of fierce battles up to this point. This is the 6th trip for Gambina and Mashu after all. Looking back, they visited a lot of different worlds. Isn't that right, Gambina? We've conquered land and sea. Crossing the American continent was rough. Oh boy. You don't know the half of it. We've conquered land and sea.
What? You have done so much? I was confident of my own travels, but the sea was...
The Knights of the Round Table were based in Britain. You didn't have reasons to cross the sea. And the era of King Arthur was a time of civil war and ethnic strife. It wasn't really a time for making journeys. Oh, right, Sir Bedivere. About that arm of yours. Is that really Ergitlam? Okay, I got it right. It's Huh. I would hesitate to call it real. This is an artificial arm given to me by Merlin. It was a plan he devised. He told me that I would have a difficult time facing the Round Table, seeing as I only had one arm. So this is an artificial noble phantasm of his creation. Replica of the silver arm used by the Celtic war god Nuada. My body couldn't handle it a long period of time. Only short bursts, like you saw. That technology is amazing. Too quick. That was too quick. I need to reread it. That technology is amazing. I wonder what kind of raw materials Merlin used to replicate the arm of a divine spirit. I bet even Da Vinci's pride is hurt, deep down. I can already imagine her flying into a rage and yelling, "My gauntlet is way better!" Well, it would just be talk, though. That's true. I would have sworn she already said that. Of course, I have no plan to admit my defeat. That's right, I heard everything. Prepare yourself when you get back, Romani. I'll prove that I'm not all talk, with you as my guinea pig. Haha, no way, even you couldn't best Here we go, I couldn't even read it again. Bleh, 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 bleh. Bleh, bleh, bleh. 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 Can't even say the word right.
I need water.
Yoshi, Emiya rule. There is no rule of a fake can surpass the original. I'm sorry, I'm laughing because I'm getting flashbacks of just... UBW taught me so well. Gilgamesh taught me so well. Emiya taught me so well. Oh my god, Faker is just coming out of nowhere. Tony, air gut lamb. Yeah, Mina. Okay. It's just weird how when you put in the prefixes to sound it out, there's a lamb at the end. Yes, my throat is dying because there's so much voice acting to do. Ha! No way! Even you couldn't best Ergalam. This is Merlin we're talking about. The Merlin. He's the scummiest of scummy mages that would do anything to win, you know? With your fixation on beauty, that's no way to beat him.
I would win, and win beautifully. In fact, if I don't, we could beat the Knights of the Round Table.
What's... Now that what you said, Da Vinci, was a joke. Oh, wow. Question marks?
Oh, I let my tongue slip because of you, Romani. I didn't want you to worry, but too late now. Let me do a little explanation.
Hey, Shiwa, welcome back. You're suffering from QP hell too? Same.
Remember what Sir Gawain said? That he had a gift from the king? That's a blessing from the Holy Grail. But I don't mean the Artgraph grails we're collecting. I mean the Holy Grail of the Savior from Arthurian legends. The Knights of the Round Table are blessed by God. Oh, right. You're an exception, Belvedere. To be expected. We're talking about the Knights of the Round Table under the Lion King. It would seem so. Those knights are no ordinary servants anymore. In terms of divinity, my Erglam is about on par. Without the ability to serve the Holy Grail, that gift cannot be broken.
Ferris, so much voice acting, looks at Salem. Let's not talk or even mention about Salem because we already know that's going to be a long story with a lot of dialogue, and I mean a lot. You think that Camelot was bad with dialogue? Oh boy. Can't wait to hear more about, Salem. Salem, but I really enjoy Salem's story. Much better than Camelot, actually. Kogami, try Anastasia. Anastasia has a lot of dialogue too. That's only because it's only just the first chapter to Cosmos of the Lost Belt. So that I can pass by with. Varys, F for Salari. I call him Celery. Petal. I don't know how Babylon might compare to Camelot in dialogue. It's a lot more longer. Without the ability to serve the Holy Grail, that gift cannot be broken. Then, if the Knights of the Round Table decide to show up, only Belvedere will be able to fight them. But he would reach his limit quickly. Isn't that right, Sir Belvedere? How many times have you still fight? Once? Twice? What are you implying? I can fight as many times as needed. It would indeed be a bit painful, but still. Oh, I see. Well, we'll just leave it at that. But I'm a universal genius. A big sister you can rely on, Gambina. We need to prepare countermeasures against the Round Table, just in case. For that, I'll like to settle down somewhere ASAP.
If I have a workshop, I can analyze their gift. But before that... Ah! Monsters! Monsters! Protect the supplies! Before that, we need to fulfill our tasks as guards. Let's go, Gambina. My voice can only do so much.
We're almost at 12 at midnight.
Upside down.
Please give me some dragon tooths and dragon scales. Simple students. 1 hour stream. I see Gambina uses the custom-made Frieza watch. After this... I'm gonna turn off the stream. After this fight. It's already been an hour past because of so much dialogue. Oh boy. Well, aren't half of the fights in Babylonia random at least? Because there are going to be some enemies that you will be fighting up against. Especially Gorgon, because Gorgon you can only survive for a certain amount of turns if she doesn't, you know, kill off your entire team. Because she can and will kill your teammates, including teams that are, what was it, rulers? Because she's an Avenger. Well, to be fair, I'm actually really happy that Gorgon is in FGO, because we get to see the corrupt Medusa. Surprisingly, I was very happy that they didn't call Gorgon Medusa Alter, but instead we get a Medusa Lily. Shameless, if you may ask me. Kogami, but Medusa Alter exists now. That isn't in the OVA, but not in the anime. Be lucky for that. Tony, you mean MILF Dusa. Why you call her MILF Dusa? She isn't even a MILF. Well, my question is, how is BB, an artificial AI created by the Moon Cell, dubbed as Moon Cancer, who has corrupted the Moon Cell, how is she able to defeat Avengers? How? Changed her. She wants to be called a Moon class servant. She wants to become. No. She wants to be part of the Moon Cancer class because she made that up until it was officially made to be a Moon Cancer class, now confirmed to be it. But for some reason, she knows how to kill Avengers. Now, also, it did say that she was supposed to be a ruler class. However, because of some circumstances, she's more of an anti-hero in a sense. So she doesn't see herself in that liability of being a part of that class. So instead, she becomes Moon Cancer. But the question is, she's the only Moon Cancer. Simple, students, because the moon represents love and love beats hate. Well, that's too obvious. Oh, thank you. Oh, all these crystal foes. How nice. Just give it a second. Now I'm just going to be waiting on my 10 tickets. Yes. I don't know if I should use them. Well, let me see. Did they start it now? No, they have not. Oh, after the 11th. They're gonna do it. Well, today's the 11th now. I'm gonna have to wait till the update is over. I'm not gonna roll in the story. I'm saving my quartz for Coup Alter. Oh, we got Saber and we got Lancer. Okay, guys. It's been an hour, but I'm going to end this stream right here. Now, after thinking about it through the stream, I'm not going to be doing a live stream tomorrow. Thursday, I might do a hour-long live stream. Probably up to like 2 to 4 hours. Probably longer than that, but it just depends. So, until then, guys, I'll see you guys Thursday. GG. Dang it.